All right, what's up, everybody? It is your boy, Derek P. Fields, a.k.a. The Gridiron Blitz, and I am doing something different this week. Usually I wait till about Friday to do this, wait for the injury report to come out. Chris Caswell is in the building. What's up, man? I wait for the full injury report to come out, but we're gonna switch it up today. We're gonna change the week, maybe change how things go, and maybe things will go a little different. I'm not superstitious, but I'm just gonna change it up a little bit. Shout out to the 3 people we got in the building. This is going to be our Detroit Lions Week 10 NFL preview. Chicago Bears versus our Detroit Lions. It's been a tough season for us Lions fans. I don't know if it's going to get any better, but we going to rock it until it's over. That's how we do. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for showing up. Chris says, I was just watching last night's show, and here you are. Well, absolutely, Chris. I'm just glad you got the notification bell rung, so you get those notivites. Yeah, notivites. I like that. I just coined a new word, a notification. So anyway, make sure you go back and check that out, Chris. We had a good show last night. Yeah, but we are in the building, guys. Baby Barbary Lion says, caught you live this time. He says, Meg, go Lions. Joseph Marshall is in school, hopefully. Says, hey, Dim Sum is in the building. Yo, he says. So, yeah, guys, it's been a tough week, tough season for us Detroit Lions fans. And, we still got 8 games to go. So we going to ride out and rock out. Looks like you guys want me to stream that game this Sunday, so we will be doing that. We also will be live with another YouTuber tomorrow night at 8 p.m. We're going to be live with Chicago Bears 24/7 as we discuss, the matchups and things like that and what we expect out of this game. So anyway, guys, this is your Week 10 Detroit Lions preview. So we got 8 people in the building. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you drop a like. That I would appreciate that. Before I get started, I got to give a couple shout out to Mondo, Ray Moore, and also I got to give my condolences as well to Everything King. You guys know him as Everything King. Lost his dad early this morning, and it's got to be tough, for him and his family. So I've never had the privilege of meeting King in person, but hopefully, we'll come around and hook up with each other. So, yeah, condolences to King and his family. Yeah. So make sure you guys reach out to him if you can and offer your condolences as well. So, King, the Sports Movement Network, Gridiron Blitz, TROXEL'S Sports Talk, we here for you. I'm sure every other YouTuber around here is too, man. So, yeah, praying for you and your family. So, all right. So the Detroit Lions are 3-4-1 in long tumultuous season. And before we get started, I wanted to do something for you guys. It was if you subscribe to the Detroit Lions YouTube page, because they do have a YouTube page, Matt Patricia is always on the microphone usually. And I saw him and I saw Tori's take this morning, and he came and he does his weekly press conference on Wednesdays. So it was some audio that I wanted you guys to hear real quick. I have to pull it back up, and we're going to talk about it a little bit. All right, let me cue this up. Now, you're going to hear that Matt Patricia was asked about the defense, and he was asked I'll let you guys hear, but just in case you can't hear the guy, it sounds like it was Woj or somebody asked him, what can you tell fans basically about the defense? Why it's made such a drastic change from last year to this year? So let's check out his response.
Tough and battling every single week to give ourselves a chance to win.
Without giving any strategy away or schematics and blaming yourself, what can you tell fans is the reason that the defense has regressed from where it was so good the last half of last year?
Sure. I think for us, again, every year is a new year. So we never really, you start over every single year, and that's the truth. Everybody builds differently. The players are, the names may be the same, but they're different from year to year. They work, the coaches, the same thing. So for us, it's just where we are right now. It's where we are this year. It's what do we do to get better this year? What do we do better moving forward for the next 8 games? That's what's important to us. You can't sit there and say, well, this is where we were last year, because it doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of months that go by between the end of last year and the start of this year. And what's important to us is, where we are and how do we get better going forward. That's the most important thing. We've had some good football out there defensively, and we've had some bad football. And I think if we could eliminate the bad football plays and put some more consistent good football on the field, we'd be right where we need to be. But those are the things that I'm continually trying to coach better and work harder to get rid of. Penalties is obviously an easy one, to point to from that standpoint. We got to just do a better job eliminating that stuff. Some of the big plays that are, happening, we got to do a good job of eliminating that. So it's really focused on where we are now. I mean, that's really the biggest thing, and how the pieces fit together this year that we know we got to get better at. Yep.
So that was your coach, Detroit Lions coach, Matt Patricia, when asked, what can you tell fans about the major difference between and drop off between last year and this year? Shout out to Ed, says, what's up? Chris says, I got years of Lions frustration and I like to address with her. Oh, Chris, you a hot mess, man. Dim Sum saying, wow, the matchup predictor is giving us a 60% chance loss. I don't know who or what to point a finger at, but this is pathetic. The Bears are trash. Ed says, Bears defense is legit. Bears offense is pathetic. Lions defense is pathetic. Yes, that's what I was going to say, Ed. That's kind of the way I was going when I went through this, when I was going to go through this with y'all, that their defense is still legit, man. The Bears are on a 4-game losing streak, But even with those losses, guys, their defense is pretty stout still. As we kind of look through these yardage and these statistics, you guys are going to see that the Bears, their defense is a lot more legit than ours. So shout out to Ed. But Matt Patricia said he essentially answered the question, but he answered it. I guess I can take these off really. And then if we have some more audio. He essentially said that you cannot compare last year to this year, and you can't compare this year to next year. You got to take every year one step at a time. And with that being said, I kind of feel like, as a coach, you have some responsibility to the fans. You've got to answer. You've got to kind of, Matt Patricia will take blame, but I don't know, man. I think he's doing like the politically correct thing, but Lions fans are like no other fan base to me. We maybe the Browns are like the only fan base that feels our pain, but you got to kind of come out and just kind of say something every now and then and be like, look, we get it. Y'all are tired and we are too. Kind of take the coach out of it and put the fan in it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure Matt Patricia is a fan as well of certain teams. And I don't know. I just feel like sometimes our coaches and team, owe us a little bit more. So anyway, guys, Mondo says, what's up, man? Saw your video earlier. Make sure you guys check out Mondo Ray Moore's video. He made one a little earlier today. I did see that. Dim Sum says, they can score on our offense, though. I'm not confident that we can score on them as easily as they score on us. Well, let's take a look, guys. Let's take a look. Now, this matchup predictor is done all by computers. So it's done according to ESPN's football power index. So it's literally a machine that analyzes things and calculates things, and they come up with this 31 or 39.6% to 61 or 60.1. Now, if you remember, they had the Chiefs. Oh man, it was 70 some odd percent. It was a ridiculous power index, and we gave them a pretty hard time. So we really can't look at this, but I do think it's kind of funny. So these are the injury reports, the early ones. Mike Daniels, I don't know if this guy is going to play. I do believe that TJ Hawkinson re-aggravated his back or something like that. Graham Glasgow missed last week. Tracy Walker also missed last week. And Aurarie has not. I don't know if he's even played a game. So these guys are all questionable. And then these are the questionables for the Chicago Bears. Now, if we go down to the points per game. Now, as Ed pointed out, their offense is pretty inept. And I think that single-handedly Mitchell Trubisky's problem. That's why I do not believe that he is going to be the starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears next season. I personally believe that they're going to get Cam Newton or go after somebody, maybe a veteran quarterback or something like that, and then demote Trubisky to backup. The Bears gonna beat. Hey, no, hey, Mondo, don't. Hey, you don't have to apologize, man, because I haven't even got into my prediction yet. Let me see. Chris says Bears don't have a good O-line this year, and their defense tackles hurt. We might have a good chance. I don't know, Chris. And then you said with our defense the way it is, we might want to pray they don't drop 30 on us. Using Patricia's logic, based on this year, Patricia should quit so we don't compare him to this year's failure. That's pretty funny. What's up, Mr. Dope is in the building. Can't believe it's already week 10. Indeed. What's up, Arthur? What's going on, man? Thank you guys for being here. I think that I'm going to be real with y'all. Like, I haven't even really got into who I think is going to win this game. But defensively, the Bears still scare me. Look, they can't score, but then you can't really score on them either. So the Lions put up 27 points a game, and they allowed 27 points a game. So our defense is pathetic, like was stated earlier. Our offense scores 25 points a game. But look what the Bears right here, well, look what they allow. 18 points per game. Look what they allow. Total yards, they only get less than 300. So once again, our offense is solidly better than theirs, in my opinion, just like Ed stated earlier. Passing yards, they can't pass the ball. Look at this. Everything, the rushing yards, they're going to be like the first opponent in a while that we've outrushed. Can you believe that? So we outrushed them. We outpassed them. But here's the thing right here. Look at what we allow. We allow 436 yards to their 344. And I think that's kind of what it's going to come down to. So right here, pass yards allowed 300 to their 251. And they allow less than 100 yards per game to our ridiculous 135. So I don't know, guys. I feel like the Bears have a very good chance to win this game. We're in their house. But here's what I want y'all to see. Look at this right here. These are two teams that are not good. All right. Take the last 5 for the Detroit Lions. We are 1-4 in our last 5 games. The Chicago Bears are 1-4 in their last 5 games, with their last win coming during the month of September. The same day we lost to the Chiefs, they beat the Minnesota Vikings, and I don't even know how that happened. So they're on a 4-game losing streak. We had just ended our 3-game losing streak, and now we're on a 1-game losing streak. So I don't know, guys. To me, this game is a complete toss-up. And I'm going to be real. I'm going to have to give it to the Bears, man. I'm going to have to give it to the Bears in Soldier Field. I think the Bears are going to win this game. And it actually pains me to say that. It really does. Because our offense is so potent. But I just feel like our O-line, I don't know if they're going to stop Khalil Mack. And I don't know if we can get to Mitchell Trubisky. We got beat by Chase Daniels last year. So, yeah, I don't know. Let me see what the chat is saying. Mondo says, when are y'all going to get it? It doesn't matter what other team is lacking. Has it ever mattered? We got beat by a quarterback who hadn't played a game in 5 years. If that's your logic, come up with the Bear can't do. You already lost some of the Lions. I hate how people are saying the Detroit fans who don't believe that we can win out are bandwagons. How can anyone bandwagon with the Detroit Lions? Let me tell y'all something. If you are the Detroit Lions will not win out. Okay. Now I want to show y'all something. Check this out. Next week, the playoff machine sponsored by or presented by ESPN drops. So after this week, at the beginning of week 11, the playoff machine drops. Okay. And we are going to see within 5%, give or take some tiebreakers and things like that, we are going to see how realistic the chances are the Detroit Lions making the playoffs. Now, this starts week 11. So after we go through week 10, I'm hoping somewhere between Tuesday and Thursday, the playoff machine pops up. And every week, We're going to go through this, and Lions play Sunday. So y'all let me know, should I do it after the game or before the game? So should I do it before the game, before that game's that week, or should I do it after? And what I'll do is I'll go through this, and I will realistically pick the teams that I think are going to win that particular week, and then we'll have our prediction. And then we'll have some fun with it, and we'll play around with the Detroit Lions and stuff like that. So I don't think that if you don't think they're going to win out, and this is what I've been trying to tell y'all, and Mondo's been trying to tell you this too. It's okay to have a team continually let you down and not believe in them. It's okay. You can still be a fan. That doesn't mean you're a bandwagon fan. So I don't think any Detroit Lions fan is a bandwagon fan. I honestly, truly believe that if you've had enough, if you believe or don't have faith in this team, that doesn't mean you're a bandwagon fan. That simply means that you have seen enough to predict that these guys have to show you. They have to prove to you what they're going to do. I'm 40 years old in a little bit. And I've been watching this team probably since I was 15, somewhere around there. I was a huge basketball fan before that, so I kind of missed. I saw the second half of Barry Sanders, and when he retired, I was heartbroken. And then I saw the entirety of Calvin Johnson. And you've got it's things in this franchise that repeat themselves, and failure is one of them, no matter who they have. And the one constant has been the forward. So we had a good conversation last night about what if the Lions sell the team? What if Detroit moves out of? What if somebody takes the Lions out of Detroit? So, and how would we feel as fans? But I don't know, guys. So for me personally, I don't think that you're a bandwagon just because you don't think they're going to win out. The Lions are not going to win out. So you might as well throw that away. Where we at? Yes, they're in Chicago. Mark my words. Tariq Cohen is going to look like Tariq Hill. Book it. Hey, I'm not even mad at you. Dosa Dion, what's up, man? He says this one will be tough. Lions will win easy, says Haters House. I see you, man. Let's talk America. Stafford going to throw all over that D. All right. No vids tomorrow, he said. No videos. Yeah, I know, man. I know, Abdul. Yeah, I did say that, man. But you know, as YouTubers, man, we mean one thing and then do another. Whatever happened to that kid that we had as safety in the preseason that was nabbing all those interceptions? I don't know who you talking about, Chris. I don't even remember that far, man. Lions will probably lose, says Damien. The Bears will be world beaters on Sunday. They will dominate us. Dosa Dion says, I got Lions, but I think they'll score a few times and it will be close, but I got the Lions. All right. I'm going to take, what's up, man? What's up, TV? Coming here, drop trolling, talking about go pack, go. I see you, man. I see you, dude. We've been competitive in every game except the Vikes. This team has to learn to finish. We're in that phase right now. The Lions is the team losing teams want to play. Wow. Run the table. They will make a movie about us. Write it down. See, Dosa Dion's one of them fans, man, that he hasn't been burned enough. But I appreciate that, though. If you want that type of optimism, go watch this young man's videos, because he will get you hype even in you can be staring 0-16 in the face, and he will make you believe. So check out Dosa Dion, because this is not the channel for you, because the Detroit Lions will not run the table. And we're going to see next week when we use this playoff machine what exactly they have to do, what has to happen for them to make the playoffs. So that way, all of you guys that still believe that this team is going to do something, you can throw it out the door. Now, I'll say this. If they make the playoffs, who we going to play, y'all? Come on, man. Who are we going to play? Let's look at it right now. Let's look at it right now and see who would the Detroit Lions play if they made the playoffs right now. NFL. Let's go to standings. And let's see. So, come on, let's go to conference. It's not going to be a long video, y'all, a long live. I just wanted to go live instead of make a video. All All right, so right now, Minnesota, Dallas. So, no, they would have to replace one of these teams and play either Seattle or Green Bay. The only team we might be able to beat is Green Bay. So, if we play Seattle, we're done. Russell Wilson is balling. So, y'all can believe that if you want to. I think all the pressure is on Mitch. Bears might lose. Okay, I see you. I'm so burnt, not to a Chris yet. Dose of Dion, you drink too much Kool-Aid, but I love you. That's Ed because he young, man. The Kool-Aid ain't been in his blood yet. He's still sipping out of one of them sippy cups, man. And that's no disrespect to Dose of Dion. I'm saying, as a Lions fan, you're not old enough, man, to really understand the pain that this team is go through. That's why I don't understand how anybody can defend this team. This team is at the point where they cannot do anything but play the game. That is all. I don't care what the coach says, what the players say, what the owners say. They play the game to win. When they start winning is when we be quiet. Until then, that's it. There's nothing you can do. This team has lied to us since 1957, and I wasn't even around. We're winning the division if we win out, in his opinion. All right, so you're telling me, Dose of Dion, we got to win out, bro, but we need a ton of help because I think that by week 13 that this division will be wrapped up. That's just my opinion. Week 13, if the Packers come back from their loss and they win, I mean, do you understand that we're 4 games behind them right now in the win column? So it's going to take like an 8-game swing to kind of catch up with them. I'm going to tell you what, if the Lions have a chance of winning this division, it will come down to we're going to have to win out. The Packers going to have to lose at least 4, and then that tie is going to come back to hurt us. So they're going to have to lose at least 5 because the best we could be right now, guys, is 11-5-1. So that means that the Packers can only lose, man, bro, they got to lose. Yeah, if they win 3 games, if they win 4 games, it's a wrap. So stop it. I'm telling y'all right now, Packers win 4 more games, it's a wrap. Let's not forget about the Minnesota Vikings, who also have 6 wins. So y'all need to stop dreaming, man. Stop drinking on that Kool-Aid. You guys are gonna lie. What do you mean, Mr. Dope? What you talking about, man? Oh, you said tie. Subscribe to the Gridiron Blitz. Thank you, Mondo. Subscribe to Mondo Ray Moore, man, and TROXEL'S Sports Talk. Absolutely. I see Packers losing to Niners and Vikings. All right, Dose of Dion, that's only 2 more losses, though. That's 2 losses. So let's say, you got to remember, we have to win still because everybody's talking about, you know, this team lose and this team. We still got to take care of our business, which we've never been able to do, y'all. So I don't understand. I mean, I understand because you want to have hope, but you got to be realistic, man. It's not going to happen. Facts. Plus, we got the Redskins and Giants. Yeah, I see you, man. And I like KHTV, man. I checked out some of his videos. And look, man, you might run into some delusional Lions fans, but you're not gonna run into none over here, bro. This team, I mean, we lost to y'all and it was bogus, absolutely. But I feel like we should have put that game away long before that. You know what I'm saying? And then it should have never been in the refs' hands. So, but it is what it is, man. We shouldn't have lost. We shouldn't have tied to Arizona. We shouldn't have lost to the Oakland Raiders. We shouldn't have lost. You see what I'm going here, man? We shouldn't have lost. It is what it is, though. Where we at? Yeah, Dose of Dion, man, is growing every day. Every other day, literally, hackers will be severely dealt with by me personally. There, that was a bad situation, Mondo. That was real busted, guys. That Dion got hacked, man. But way to come back, man, from the ashes. Because I'm gonna tell you, bro, if that would have happened to me, man, I don't think I could have done it. I really don't think I could have started from scratch, man, and worked my way in the short time that you did, man. So shout out to you, bro. If the Packers win 4 more and we beat them, we'd be 11-4-1, and they would be 11-5. So, but Dose, we got to win out, man. We got to win out, bro, and that's not gonna happen. Let's look at this, because y'all don't look when this playoff schedule come out, man. When this predictor, y'all gonna be like, all right, All right, so you got to win out. Let's do this since we going down. And this ain't no attack on Dosa Dion. I'm trying to talk some sense into my OG Lions fans. Where are we at? All right, so let's look at what we got here. All right, so you saying that we got to win out. We got to go to Minnesota and beat. First of all, let's look at this. We stopped Saquon Barkley, but we also had Deshaun Hand, and we don't even know if he's playing and how healthy he is. Mike Daniels, I don't know where he is. So shout out to UKHTV. Your team knew what you was doing, man, what they were doing, and they chucked that fool, and we went and picked him up. So we got a whole big fat $7.8 million man who is sitting in the jacuzzi with his feet in the hot tub with some hot dogs and sandwiches and counting his money. All right, so let's be real. Can we beat Dallas? We can, but we got to stop Zeke. We got to get to Dak. We can't do either one. We have to beat Minnesota again. And teams that we should beat, Tampa Bay, Denver. Look how Tampa Bay played the Rams. They put up 50-something points on them. And then they gave the Seahawks all they can handle at their house. So you think we going to beat these dudes? Like, just beat them? No, man. We got to go 8-0 just to have a shot. And then we need Green Bay and Minnesota to start losing. So I don't understand, man. I don't understand what y'all thinking about. I tell kids I coach, ref only affect close games, meaning handle your business, then ref. Yep, absolutely. We rock with you, no doubt. Hey, man, I'm just saying, yeah, Mike Daniels, man. He got some nice Halloween costumes. Man, no, Mike Daniels didn't steal the Lions' money. They gave it to him. Man, we got at least 4 more L's coming, period. Thank you. We need to talk about this. We do, Dion. We do, man. Absolutely. How long have I been on? All right, guys. It wasn't going to be a long show. It's going to be a short show. But this is my preview. I think the Lions could win. I want to say they'll win, but I just don't have any faith that they will. Both of these teams are 1-4 in their last 4 games. And you know what? The Chicago Bears on a 4-game losing streak. You want to know what the Lions, what they do? This is what the SOL Lions do. And I think they SOL regardless of whether they win this game or not. SOL Lions will let the 4-game losing streak Chicago Bears come back and get off the schneid against them. You get what I'm saying? This is what this team does. If you want to win, if you're on some type of streak, come play us. And we've lost 4 of the last 5 games, and y'all think that this team is going to run the table. Well, let's look back and see who exactly we lost against. All right, playoff team. Right now, Oakland. We beat the Los Angeles, who are doing better than we are right now. We beat this team, and they're 4 what are they, man? 4-5 or something like that. Philadelphia Eagles, they doing their thing. So we beat them, but they weren't good teams at the time, and those are the teams that finished the season strong. So y'all mean to tell me that the Detroit Lions are going to beat the Chicago Bears twice, the Dallas Cowboys? Come on, y'all. Stop all of this. I'm going to give you the teams we should beat. Denver, Tampa Bay, Chicago twice. Denver, Tampa Bay, Washington, and we technically should beat Chicago twice. If you look at the way that they're playing. But we have no run game and no run D. And no D. Period. So, yeah, if y'all think we going to win 8 straight, y'all must be crazy. But I'm calling it right now that Green Bay Packers will win the division. Let me see, 10, 11, 12, 13. By week 14, the division will be won. Oh, man. Hey, appreciate that, KH. Oh, man. Hey, look, I don't mind. Hey, thanks for this. He said thanks for the shout out, man. Hey, man, thank you. Absolutely, man. Yeah, man. Listen, bro. My thing is this. I don't have no personal beef with no fan. You know what I'm saying? If your team, I can't stand the Packers, but that don't mean I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? So we can kick it, do whatever, man. This team, my fandom stops at the team. It don't transcend, into real life and real people. Man, get out of here. But thank you for that, man. That's a shame, y'all. This dude ain't even a subscriber or a Lions fan, and he super chatted me. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Shout out to him, man. Appreciate this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a Popeye's chicken sandwich with that, man. For real. Week 14. Well, okay, Mr. Dope. What I'm saying, bro, is that the Lions will be out of contention by week 14. That's what I'm saying. But he's a Vikings fan, so I understand how you feel, man. With me saying that. I'm not mad at you. Let's see who they got. Let's look at these guys. Let's look at the Vikings real quick. We'll wrap it up, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. We got 20 in the building. Well, we're going to let this super chat go away before I get off. Where we at? Because he like, no, you didn't. You just going to diss my Minnesota Vikings like that? I see you, man. I ain't mad at you. What happened? How did I do that? Okay. All right. I don't think y'all got a lot of room, Mr. Dope. I don't think y'all do, man. Dallas, that's going to be a good one. Denver, Seattle. So I think this is a loss, man, personally. I think y'all going to lose to Green Bay. So y'all could go 6-2, which would make y'all 12-4. Huh. Yeah, what I meant is that we are going to be out of the division or the playoffs by that time. So don't get mad, bro. Don't get mad. Let me see as we wrap it up. Oh, you said I'm a sub? Well, I appreciate that, man. I didn't know you subbed to me, bro. I think I subbed to you, though. I would, but I'm a broke college student. Hey, we all broke, man. I appreciate that anyway. Vikings was a team I figured the division had to beat this year. We got 2 more losses coming. I agree with you. Easy 2 losses. I don't think we gonna beat y'all at home. And I think that's when Lions fans are gonna have to suck it up. Yeah, salute Dose of Dion. It takes a lot of mental toughness as well. I know I would have been so frustrated. All right, AT, I'm about to wrap it up, man. On my way home from school, now we hitting the Packers. All right, man. Well, I might do them games. Let me quit playing alimony on all my wives. Hey. Yeah, hey, quit getting married, Chris. Absolutely. All right, I just called that, man. We not winning out. Hey, Mondo, you know I'm saying that, bro. You already know I'm saying that. I'm saying we're not going to win out. We might win 4 games and wind up 7-8-1. And we will be either last in our division or third. So with that being said, man, this week I will tell a lot for. Okay. All right. Well, look, y'all, let me just tell y'all, look, week 11. The playoff simulator drops this week. So after all of this week is over, let's say the Lions get this win. They beat the Bears in Soldier Field, right? Oh, everybody got new life now. We're going to go week by week by week, and we're going to see when exactly the Lions are going to be eliminated. Because I'm going to tell you right now, a bunch of winnings by the Green Bay or Minnesota, we're done. We don't even matter if we win at this point. We're already 4 games behind these guys. So if we have to win to even have hope, they have to lose for us to get in. Y'all got to understand, we have now put our fate in these guys' hands, Minnesota and Green Bay. So we need a complete swing the last half of the season. And then if we get there and face Seattle in Seattle, what's going to happen then? We're going to get blew out 28-6 like we did 3 years ago. So anyway, I am Derek P. Fields, the Gridiron Blitz. Subscribe to the Sports Movement Network. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. We're going to be live with Chicago Bears 24/7 as we discuss this game, man, and our abysmal season by both teams, guys. So with that being said, for TROXEL'S Sports Talk, Lions Personnel Show,